Hello, my magical crafters. You're on Tony's Magical Arts and Crafts. I'm Tony. Hi, hello. I'm so excited to announce a brand new collaboration. But before I talk about it and announce who's doing it, I just want to give you some reminders on what's going on this week. So Monday I announced a little swap that I was doing, and I gave you guys a reminder of the new Crafting with the Seasons starts next month, hosted by me and Audrey. Okay. And then today is Tuesday, so it's Twinchy Tuesday, but it is Sassy Southern NC Girl that's doing it now, so I just have to mark that out and put hers in. I'll leave that in the description box. And then Wednesday we have Magical Masterboard. Don't forget about that one. And then Tuesday is hashtag Deck the Year. And Friday is Flip Through Friday. So, just wanted to give you a quick reminder of all those. Alright, so this new hashtag is Lunar Illumination. Okay. Be patient with me, because I can't pronounce this one very well. Lunar Illumination. Illumination. Right? It is an open collaboration being hosted by Gwen the Trash Witch and Junk Journal Magic. So, I will have these two ladies' channels linked down below. Please go check them out. It is an open collaboration. Anyone can jump in and jump out anytime you want. They are posting every month, and they are doing it on the new moon and the full moon. The new moon is where the moon is the darkest. You can't see it pretty much. And the full moon is when the moon is bright and very visible in the sky. Forgive me, I'm still recovering from a cold I had this weekend. So you just post. You don't have to post on those days. You can post around those days. It seems like Gwen was saying, and you just do anything that represents the moon or the night sky or celestial, you know. So again, I'll link their channels and their videos down below on where they described it, because they'll probably describe it way better than me. But because it's Tuesday, it is the new moon today, so the collaboration starts today. Okay, if that wasn't clear. Alright, so let's put that all my hashtags. And I want to show you what I have gathered for this collaboration. For starters, alright, hold on. I'm going to sneeze. Okay, I am back. I had a sneezing fit. Okay, so, I've been having a lot of fun going through all of my arts and crafts and discovering stuff that I had hidden away. And I had a whole bunch of these different looks and different sizes, and some I'll be using for hashtag Crafting with the Seasons. And I figured this bigger one would be perfect for this collaboration for the lunar, because it's silvery and sparkly, like I think the moon is. And so it's got this little stretchy belly band here, and then I had this very basic paper pad on the inside, and it comes out, right? And it looks like I have ripped some pages out of it in the past, because there were some torn pages in it. And so we're going to use that up for this challenge, or collaboration. And I put a little altered paper clip there to decorate, to go along with this, because I want to decorate the front of that. And then I made some pockets in the back because I have a bunch of ephemera that I want to put in here, so when I work in this journal I can go through these pockets and say, okay, I want to use that one today, you know, stuff like that. But I used papers. Come on. I used papers that had moons on it. Isn't that beautiful? Moons and stars. Very pretty. And this is brown on the inside, but very soft, so I might be able to like glue in a fabric pocket here, maybe. And then I started I punched a hole in it and then put like an eyelet in it. And I'm gonna make a dangle for this one, and I might put a focal point on the front too. So I've got that, and then I put together a whole bucket full of things I want to use. So let's see what's in my bucket. Let's see. One of these Dollar Tree, well, it's not really a bucket, maybe a tub. And I've just got it jam-packed full of stuff, guys. So let's put this aside. And I will start pulling stuff out and showing you guys. Okay, for starters, right on top, Gwen was showing off her stuff. And I realized, hey, I have a moon goddess stamp too. And so I pulled that out. We're going to use this in this journal this year. So that will, once I show you all this, I'll put it back in the bin so everything's together again. And then when I work in it, I'll just pull out the bin and everything's right there for me. Right? And then we got some washi tape, so I want to use on there. I did have a washi tape that had a full moon, but I used it up already. But I did found this dragon one. That is cool, right? I don't think I've ever used that on something. I got a whole bunch of odds and ends in here. I'm just grabbing handfuls of stuff here. I do have some of this moon ribbon. That was from Joann's. So we've got that. I've got this little snippet here. And it looks like it's got moths and moons on it. Very pretty. And then I've got like cutouts I've had. This one says Moon Child. It's got a moon with a spider web. Very creepy. And then I've got some moon stickers in here that were sent to me. And the whole thing about this year is I'm trying to use up stuff I haven't even touched. So there's a whole bunch of, there's like stars. Let's see what that says. Shooting star, the moon, more stars. Oh, there's a moon. So I got a whole. Oh, and I got full moons here. That's like a crescent moon. That's a half moon. So, oh, and I think Gwen did say that you don't have to just work in your journal or whatever. You don't have to work in a journal. You can make whatever you want. You can paint, draw, knit, like, oh, there's some moon phases. I think she's doing a journal, and the other lady that's hosting it, Junk Journal Magic, I think she's doing a journal too. But you don't have to do a journal. But what was I saying? Oh, you don't have to just do the new moon and the full moon. You can do any type of moon phase you want. And then I've got some die cuts here. Got these not too long ago, a few months ago I think it was. So I got moon, different shapes of moons. This one makes up a star. background, curly Q moon, crater moon, like pretty cool, I think. This one even comes with bats. Bats in the moon. Got little goddess symbols here. Here's the moon phases. So I've got die cuts I can use. There's even stars in there. And I think mine will be more of maybe an art journal with maybe a few spots I can document or write in, you know, about the moon or what the moon means to me. Here's a sticker I found, a really creepy one, huh? And then there's that one's like the sun and moon. Oh, I found some crystals. You know how we like to charge our crystals under the full moon. I got that. And then I found some stamp sets. This one has planets in it, but I was thinking this jar has a moon in it. So it's like we can make a little page about making moon water. This one has moons in it. Here, this one shows a moon and a sun. There's a moon stamp in there. I thought that'd be kind of cool to do. Stars. There's stars in there. This one has a book with a moon and stars. Here's a moon with crystals. Thought that was cool. Here's a moon. There's more crystals. And then I have this one. This one has the sun, crystals, the moon, another moon, another moon. We got moths and moons and stars. Pretty cool, huh? I thought, I found out very quickly I had more to work with than I thought once I started digging through everything. Alright, let me grab another handful of stuff here. Okay, so, here's somebody sent this to me, and I haven't had a chance to try it out yet, but it's got stars and curly Q's. I think it, like, embosses your paper and then cuts out the stars. So that'd be cool to play with. I have some stars here. Some washi tape that's got moon and crystals in it. Can't quite see it, but they're there. Here's a moon tag. This came from Misty. Here's a beautiful lady in a moon tag. There's a moon. It's very pale, but there's a moon there with lanterns. It's there. There we go. I can kind of see it. Here's another washi tape that has moon, stars, crystals in it. Very pretty. Another tag. Just some ephemera pieces. Oh, and then here's the charms I'm going to use on my dangle on the front of it. I've got the Tree of Life. I've got the goddess symbol. There's a moon and an owl there. Another moon with stars and a heart. And then a moon phase. So those will go in there. Here's a little spell book with the moon phases on it. And it says, I put a spell on you. Fun, fun. And then here's some paper scraps with the moon phases on it. Here's another one. And then I've got some more stickers with moon phases, crystals and moons, the goddess moon. Then we've got the yin yang representing the moon and the sun. I think that's perfect. I might make an embellishment out of that and then put it on the front of the journal. I like that. And then herbs in the moon. we have a little ephemera piece that says it's just a phase. And then I have this beautiful sticker book here that was gifted to me by a wonderful dear friend. And it's got all kinds of celestial stuff in it that I can use. So that's going to be fun to use. See, there's the moon phases. So, where's all my magical crafters that love the moon and stars? So that's going to be fun to play with. And then I found a whole bunch of papers. Went through all my stash. I didn't have a whole lot of scraps that had moon symbols or stars on them, so I went through all my paper pads. And I found a bunch of cool stuff that I haven't used ever. And I'm thinking, why? Why? Oh, I really love that one. That one's just beautiful. I really like this one too. This is like moons and moss. Like I said, I had a lot more moon paper than I thought. Here's some crystals. Here's some shooting stars, moss, flowers, moons. Can you see that? It's like really dark. Beautiful. Moons. Here's the moon phases with the eye in the middle. This one had crescent moons in it, crystals, crystal balls, moss, eyes, hands, stars, moon phases, moss, crystals, hands. Very cool. I think that these bigger sheets came from Joann's. That one's very. Can you see the moon phases in that one? That's a pretty big piece, but I think if I especially cut that out, oh, maybe that would go on the front. Oh yeah, that would fit. Or I could put it on the inside. That's gonna be cool. I think these are supposed to be like moon phases too. It looks like the moon and like planets and pretty cool. And then here's some ephemera pieces I can use. And then this is like butterflies or moths. I think it's moths because butterflies have skinny antennas and moths have fuzzy ones. So I've got those to play with. And then I found, here's some more stickers that I need to use up. So there's like little crystals and hands. Here's some dark moon or new moon stickers here. Like these sheets are pretty much almost used up, so I need to finish using those up. Got some moon stuff here. Got a bunch of moon stuff here. And then this pack is almost empty too, but there's some moon stuff in here. And then the packaging, the background packaging has a big moon on it I can use. And there's like, if I want to make a tiny piece of ephemera there, I can cut those back images out and use those too. There's some stickers here. There's some moon images in there. I've already looked through there. Oh, and my bucket's gonna fall over. And then I have this sticker book. When I first got it, I used it quite a bit, and then, you know, you get something else and it kind of gets pushed aside. So I'm gonna pull this out because I was flipping through it, and there's a lot of moon, stars, just celestial type stuff in here that I can use. And if I can use these up, then I can eventually get to the inside pages, which I think are just beautiful. You know what I mean? Alright, so I got that one. Alright, what else is left in here? Ugh. I think, nope, there's one more. Okay. Oh, that's beautiful. Here's another little sticker. Got stuck here. And then I was going through my other stuff, and I do have a journal that I've done a lot of like spiritual stuff in, and I had a bunch of moon. So there's these little moon charts, and it's pretty cool to do it during a kind of warmer season, because you'll have to sit outside every night, and you can start either on the full moon or the new moon, and you just keep looking up in the sky every night and see what time of the night do you see the phase, and you write that down. It's kind of cool. Kind of cool to document. And it's fascinating to maybe do it in the fall and in the spring, so they're like months apart, and see like, okay, the full moon came up over the horizon at so-and-so time, but the full moon in fall might come over a way different time, you know, because it like moves over, like, so it's pretty cool. I got those out. Document the moon. And I wish I had what is it called? A telescope? Because when I was younger, I did have a chance to look through someone's telescope at the stars and the moon, and it is just, it's a whole nother world. Like, it's just amazing. Beautiful. And then I have a whole bunch of stamped images with moons and stars on them that was sent to me by Misty from Mystical Misty 1 here on YouTube a couple years ago. And I still have the envelope that they came in, and I think I got them out and used them once when I first got them, and then they got stashed away. So, we're going to go through our stuff, we're going to find what we haven't used, use it or lose it, right? So we're going to use these, because I think they are just beautiful. And then, of course, I have a whole bunch of cut and collage books I will probably pull images from. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'll pull images from this one throughout the year. I'll pull images from this one, because we're going for the whole, you know, celestial vibe, and there's a lot of beautiful galaxy-looking moons in here. We've got midnight ephemera. There's a lot of moon symbols in here. And then like this starry night fairies. There's a lot of moon images in this one too. So yeah. Okay, so I'm going to pause. I'm going to put all this stuff away, and then I'm going to get some stuff out and start working in my journal, and then I'll come back. Okay, I am back. Okay, so the stuff that I left out, wanted to put this Seek Magic Every Day there. I cutted this dark moon out. And then off camera today, I'm going to do the charms, so the next time you see my journal, that will be done. I think off camera I'll do the front cover too. So on the inside we're just going to maybe use a stamp. I'm not sure yet. I've got some stickers and some papers here. And let's just see what we can do today. Okay. And I think it might be best. I'm gonna put this on the front for now. I might decorate that off camera too. So I'm gonna take this out because it will be easier to decorate. And then when I'm done, I can slide it back in. Alright, so I'm going to do the first page today. I forgot to get out a piece of scrap paper. Okay, hold on. Trying to have an avalanche here. Okay. We might get messy, so we needed a scrap piece of paper there. And should I put another scrap piece here? Sorry about that. I was trying to decide what I was doing. Okay, so I'm going to put, hopefully I'm in frame. My paper's right there. I'm just trying to cover stuff here. It might get a little messy. Okay, that's not going to work. I just don't have enough room. Because that might work better. Okay, I think that'll work. So now I just want to throw some color on because the stark white kind of makes me nervous. Let's see. Some dark color here. This one I might have to flick on because that one doesn't work. And I don't know what kind of paper this is and if it's going to take well to moisture. We're going to find out. It's trying to ripple. So I'll have to pause and dry it and then come back. There we go. And I'm just kind of trying to put it right here because I'm going to put papers down in the corners. So we don't need our ink all the way to corner, you know what I mean? Okay. Let's put a little bit of purple too. Pardon my reach. The purple should spray though. Oh, yeah. That got good, didn't it? Alright, I'm going to pause and I'll come back. Okay, I am back. Now, the paper soaks up water quite a bit and then it dries okay. It ripples a little bit. Oh, I missed a spot. But I think once we get everything on it, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Okay, so now, I want, this is dark moon, we want some corners here. don't think we'll need those papers. They're just going to be that way here. There we go. So I'm going to put this here. I think we might ink those edges up. So I do need this one back. I just realized something. I can't bring that paper all the way to the edge because the paper kind of curves inward. And I don't want white showing, so we're going to smoke up the edges here. And while we're at it, let's smoke up the other edges. Just in case. Oh, this is getting pretty. Okay, there we go. Now we can glue these corners down. One there. This one will go there. Oh, that's going to look really pretty. Okay. Time to glue things down. Come on. Okay. Out of those that are watching today, how many of you love the moon or love making celestial things? And when you do you do an art journal? Do you do tags, ephemera, a full and junk journal? Mine is going to be an art journal with some writing spots in it. I think for every front page I do, the back page will have like a little pocket or tuck spot that will have a little writing piece in it. Does that make sense? And then, you know, it will just, and I'll just write about the moon. And so for the dark moon, it's kind of the time to let things go, reflect on things. What do you want to look forward to? What do you want to gain as it starts moving into the full moon, the waning? So right now is a good time to just reflect and set goals and intentions. And you know, the new moon can be different for everyone depending on where they live and what culture they practice or what religion they practice. But I think the moon is the one thing that we all have in common, because we all live under the moon and the sun. we all get to see its beauty and all the mysteries it has to hold. Oh, that's really pretty. I like that. For some reason, it looks like my page kind of shrunk a little. Can you guys see that? So maybe heating this type of paper makes it shrink some. Have you ever had that problem with some paper you've come across? Alright, so I've kind of got my background here going on. And here's my sentiment that I want to get in here. Yeah, another thing I'm going to do during this collaboration is look up the different words or meanings that have been used over the centuries to describe the moon. Because I was just thinking, you know that word lunacy? I kind of know what it means, but I'm not going to say yet until I look it up. Lunacy. The term and where it came from, when it started. Dun, dun, dun. And there's some other terms over the years I've heard, and there's a word for people that are obsessed with the moon. Like everything revolves around the moon. And why? Okay, I'm thinking here. Before I start gluing stuff down, I might want to put some stars and moss in the background. So I need my little acrylic block in. My ink. I love just ignore the stuff that's on it. Wandering Dreamer 555. She uses these ink all the time and just said it was the best, and so I got it like years ago and I just fell in love with it. To me it's the best too. And sadly I only have the black. Now I have a wish list on Amazon, and in my wish list I have other trying to place my stars just right here. These are so tiny. I think that's yeah. Look, I don't know if you can tell, but there's some tiny little stars on there. There you go, you can see them now. We're just going to stamp these everywhere. Okay, we gotta leave some room for the moth too. Use this one. This moth has moons on its wings, so that'd be cool. A lunar moth. Oh, I need to find a picture of a lunar moth. That's what I want. I want to do maybe for the full moon. I want to do a picture of a lunar moth. Actually, in that big sticker book, I might have a lunar moth. If I think about it, that'd be cool. See, you start thinking about it, and then you discover, there's other things linked to the moon, or like have a moon name, or it's gonna be cool. I like that. Okay, where's my moon? Okay, what do I do with it? Where is it? There it is. Just want to make sure I'm not covering anything up. Actually, we can do for a few more right here. And let's do one. That's cute. I like that. Right, let's put some going off the page a little here. That corner just looked way too blank to me. There we go. I like it. I like it a lot. You know, and I've been meaning for a while now to do a journal like this. Just focused on the moon. Okay, don't need that anymore. I bumped the camera. Sorry. Okay, so now I want to put this in here because I don't want to cover those up. And I think, do I have any black tool? Give me a second, guys. I'm looking for something. This isn't black. Oh, I see what I want. Oh, found the black one. But I was thinking this one's really pretty too. I just want just a little bit of tulle behind it, so we're going to cut some of this off. This came from Dollar Tree during Christmas. It's a really dark blue, very glittery, like got different chunks of glitter on it. So let's plug in the glue gun. Don't worry, this glue gun heats up quite fast. It's new. The old one finally crapped out on me. Alright, there we go. We just gotta wait. Actually, we don't have to wait that long. But by the time I get done cutting this up, it should be warmed up. Isn't that is just gorgeous. Look at that. Wow. Just bling, bling. Now if I fold it in half, it might be too short. Should be okay. Just gonna round it off. Okay. Maybe I'll cut some for this one too. Make that pop. Pop, pop, pop. I do say this one sheds, just like Dollar Tree stuff. Which doesn't bother me at all. I'm one of those people that just love to have glitter everywhere for life. Because I'm crazy like that. It kind of reminds, when I said that, it kind of, you know, have you seen those cat videos where they put some catnip on a table and they like go to it and like sniff it and then they like just like they take their claws and just like lay right into it, right? I think I might be like that in glitter. I see glitter on table, like if I spilled it or something, instead of wiping it up, I'll like put my hands in it and just like call me crazy. My husband hates it. He can always tell when I'm playing on the glitter. I'm like, how can you tell? He's like, I wonder why. You're just not covered in it in head and toe or anything, right? I'm like, do you want a hug? Okay, so we're going to put some on there. And we're going to glue those on there. I'm going to trim that one and trim that one. Let's see if this glue gun's ready. It should be. I'll just squeeze some hot glue on the back of this one. And then put it down on my squeeze it down. And a good thing about having a glass mat is I can peel this right back up. Just like that. Ta-da! I'm going to trim it just a little here and here. And I think that's fine. Oop. That will go. It might be too big now. I'm going to have to trim it shorter. Because I'm working in a tiny book. There we go. That should be better. Oh yeah, much better. Oh, that's going to be beautiful. Okay. Now we've got to do the moon. Squeeze that down. I know I'm just out of frame, but just squeezing it down, and then I'm just going to kind of round it off a little here. And it's just going to have that pop of glitter. I call it magic. It's going to have that pop of magic. The moon is very magical. There we go. It's not quite round on the top because I cut it too short, but it's doable. I might even put some Wicked Stella. Okay, now we're going to glue it down. Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, I wrote something down. Where did I write it down at? I wrote something down about the moons. Where's my... now I just have new moon, full moon. There's a separate piece of paper somewhere. I wrote down the name of each moon. And I don't know where I put it. But maybe it's in my book. My planner. I wrote it on the dates. Okay, so for the new moon, I just wrote down new moon, but I know it probably had a name. Oh, the full moon. That's the name of the full moon. Can you see? Worm. Because we're going into spring. The worms are waking up, moving around. So maybe next time we'll do something with worms. Oogly googly squiggly. Okay, I think the moon needs a little bit more sparkle. Can't have too much, huh? We all know that it's dark, but it still has magic. Okay, now I know I got these out for some reason. Well, let's put a, no, I forget these have little white borders. I'm going to put a dark crystal in the middle. So let's put it up here. Yeah. And then I think that's it for that one. And now, of course, we need gems too, right? Jimmies. We've got those. Hold on. Hold on. We have dewdrops. Dewdrops are round like the moon. And what better way to say dark moon than putting a round, dark dewdrop? Could you even see it? Could you even see it if I put it on there? It's a dark moon. It's supposed to be dark. You should be able to see the stars nice and easy. We'll put 3 dewdrops and come on. Oh, that's pretty too. Oh, my fingers aren't working. Got some of these. I got these a few years ago and never used them, or hardly ever used them. They're gorgeous. And I'm thinking we'll put one there, one here, or vice versa, because I don't want it too close to that. Oh, I like that. That's beautiful. And then we've got these. Okay, so let's start going. Let's use a different glue for these bigger items. We need the heavy duty glue here for heavy items. There's a weird noise outside. Why is that? There's a carpet cleaner going on. Sounded like it was rattling my window. I don't know if you guys could hear that in my video. That was annoying. Okay, so we got that. We can put that one away. And then let's put some of these. They're very, very pretty. Got these a while ago too. I'm just gonna hardly ever use them. I tend to use ones that have sticky backs on them already. These loose ones I have to glue on myself, and so then it makes me slow down. Which I think this is the perfect time to slow down, right? Fast crafting doesn't really satisfy sometimes. Okay, let's put one here and one here. Kind of surrounding the dewdrop here. And up here. Once I'm done, I'll bring it up to the camera and show you guys. And after I'm done putting these on, I think I'll stop filming for today, but I will continue working on it because I want to decorate the front cover today too and get the dangle done. So the next time you see my journal, there'll be a lot more done to it. One here. Very pretty. Let's put one here. For the heck of it, let's put one in the moon. There. And then I'll put one here. One here. There we go. Okay. Let me put these away. Oh, I just spilled some stuff. Okay, so there we go. Isn't it beautiful? Can you see the? Can you still see the stars in the moon? I can barely see what you're seeing, but it's all sparkly. That's our new moon. And there's our sentiment. Okay. So, off camera, I'm going to, you can see the back, that ink is soaked through. So what I'm going to do, because I love it, it's really cool, off camera I'm going to suit the edges, and I'm going to end up putting a pocket right here so I can put a little tag in it so I can write about the new moon. Okay. And then I will probably also decorate the inside here a little bit off camera. And I'm waiting for that to dry. And then I'm going to decorate this one too off camera. And then I will also do this off camera and decorate this off camera, and then probably put a pocket right here. I'll do that off camera, and I'll fill my pockets up with stuff too. And then for the full moon, I will come back and do the next page with you. Oh, and I will also put on the back side the date of the old moon and what kind of energy I was getting from it tonight. So yeah, kind of just documenting the moon as well, not just making pretty art. And so when this is, I'll wait until those are completely dried before I close this up, because I see the glue still wet right there. Well, there you go. So I hope you guys all join in. I think this was a very good idea for them to start up. Let me see, lunar illumination, right? Did I say it right? So if you're going to join in, don't forget to use the hashtag so they can find you, and we can all come over and support you. And I'm going to have Gwen, the Trash Witch, and Junk Journal Magic channel down below, and their video where they described this collaboration. Okay, you can jump in and out anytime you want. They're mainly going to post on the new moon and the full moon, but if you want to do other phases of the moon, feel free. It's not like they're going to stop you like, no, you can't do that. No, they don't care. And you can do a junk journal, greeting cards, ephemera, painting, drawing, color. Like, it doesn't have to be a journal. So yeah. Alrighty. Love you guys. Have a magical day. Bye.